Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another monthly speculation video. Because it may just be a new month. Anyways, yeah, wow, it is time for May already. April, I think, still flew by pretty fast despite not too much happening. We did have a couple of Sims Delivery Express drops. One, for some reason, that happened a day after a patch. That was really strange. And also, the Ring Ring phone girl taking over the main menu. That was strange as well. But I think if it is hinting at something, we might know. We might have at least an idea of what it is hinting at. Because, like I said in a previous video, I was like, if they were really hinting at something with that, would a phone update really be that big a deal? But what if they are collaborating with Arnie to bring his plum fruit mod into the game? He made a couple of rather interesting tweets this morning. First he says, "So, I've been away for a month and I'm coming back to this invasion? What is going on? Hey Simmers, I'm back and I'll have something huge to announce in a few days." And then the second tweet is, "My biggest announcement ever will occur this month on my YouTube channel. Any guesses what it's about? Stay tuned." And then the image just says, "Announcement coming in May." Before I started making this video, I had only seen the second tweet. I completely missed the first one, which backs up my theory even more, because that Ring Ring girl takeover happened days ago and is not in the game anymore, yet he's drawing attention to it again. And what is she holding up? A phone. So this seems to be a hint that it has something to do with phones, and well, maybe it will even include online dating as well. That would make a whole lot of sense to go alongside a phone update. Plus, there is an online dating app, Love to Meet, that is included with the plum fruit mod that you may have seen about a minute ago in the footage. So I hope this happens. That would be amazing, because I've been saying for quite a while now, since they have started collaborating with custom content creators, they should start doing the same with modders. I was thinking to start maybe do like some quality of life updates. For example, something like Low Poly Pancakes mod, where you can actually just right click on Sims in the conversation panel to just make them leave the conversation instantly. Because, you know, Sims do tend to butt in on conversations a lot when you're out and about. But maybe for their first collab with a modder, they would rather go bigger and bolder to make a bigger statement. Also, since we are expecting a roadmap to come out very soon, which I'll talk about more in a minute, it would make sense for that to be like the first big announcement of the new quarter. Whatever this project Arnie is working on, it sounds like it is going to be a huge deal, not just another open world mod, so I'm pretty excited to see what is going to be happening, regardless if it ends up being a collab with Maxis or not. Maybe it could even be a huge joint project with other modders outside of Maxis. So about that roadmap, I thought we were going to get that in April, but then The Sims ended up telling me it's gonna be May. So I think for real, we are going to get the roadmap this week. It wouldn't really make any sense, in my opinion, to put it off even longer. So I think they are going to put this roadmap out pretty quickly. I think this will be a really important one that helps set the tone for not just this quarter, but for the rest of this year. Because this could end up being the biggest quarter of the year, kind of like with last year and the whole Summer of Sims thing. We might have Sims Sessions coming back. Even if we don't, there actually is a really cool mod that I found that brings it back and adds even more cool stuff. And there might be an expansion pack, since it has been nearly a year since we got Cottage Living, actually. And, well, it's probably pretty much guaranteed for us to get more kits, even though I would love to have a whole quarter break from kits. We've been getting so many of those. I don't think we're getting a game pack since we just got one in the last quarter, but maybe there could end up being some really interesting free updates, a collab with Arnie being one of them. So I think potentially a lot could be going on here, or even a refresh. Even if it's not a brand new expansion pack, maybe we'll get an expansion pack refresh. In the previous video, I was just speculating about whether it could end up being specifically Get to Work or Outdoor Retreat getting that refresh treatment. They both are older packs, and they are packs that are generally considered to be like pretty meh by the community and could have more content added to it. And with Outdoor Retreat, it would actually make sense thematically since in the Northern Hemisphere we are approaching summer, so yeah, seasonally it would be sensible to do. As much as I would love for the Kits team to have a break because their backs must be hurting so much from carrying The Sims 4 financially for the past year, I think if we are going to get any paid DLC in May, it is going to be a kit. To somewhat repeat my speculation from the previous month, I think we are going to get a kit that is seasonally themed, though instead of it being focused on spring, it'll be focused on summer. One Create a Sim kit idea that I've had for a while is a swimwear for all ages, because even though occasionally we get a little bit of swimwear in some packs such as Island Living, I think the swimwear catalog could use a boost with some fresh new stuff. As someone who does spend a lot of time in Create a Sim, I'm getting really tired of using the same stuff over and over, even as someone who does use a lot of custom content. In terms of build kits, I'm not really too sure. I'd say a plant kit, but we already got that last year. So then gameplay kits, I'm still assuming we're not getting any more unless they just announce one. So I wish they would say that there aren't any more gameplay kits coming, but I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. One last thing I hadn't talked about until now in this video are stuff packs, because it's still confusing as to whether they'll ever return or not. And it's just, come on. Max says so many people want stuff packs to come back, especially after how good paranormal stuff was. Just say something! Even if, again, it's just, no, it's not happening. We're not putting out any more stuff packs for the remainder of Sims 4's life. Then okay, even if it would make people upset, at least it would give some final confirmation, some closure on what is going on with stuff packs, and we can just say, hey, well, at least stuff packs went out with a bang instead of a whimper. Whatever happens though, I think there is a pretty good chance we are going to get an expansion pack in some way this quarter, whether it is a brand new one or a refresh. And if it ends up being a brand new expansion pack, hopefully it's Generations, finally. We've been asking for that for so long. And, well, we got the farming idea out of the way since that was, I guess, basically the second most requested one in terms of expansion packs. After what happened with my wedding stories, though, which is only a game pack, I am really worried that whatever the expansion pack turns out to be, that it is going to be really buggy. I really would like Maxis to take their time with this expansion pack to make sure that it's not buggy like that. Cottage Living, I think, turned out reasonably well in terms of stability. It sure wasn't perfect, but yeah, it definitely wasn't as broken as my wedding stories. I'm not really sure if we would get an expansion pack in May, though, because we usually get it in June or July in the case of Cottage Living. I guess the one thing that increases the chances of it slightly is that we did not get an expansion pack for the holiday season, but yeah, I'm not really feeling there's a strong chance of it happening this month, especially because they tend to announce expansion packs at least a month in advance, so if it was coming out in May, we'd already know about it by now. But that's basically it for my speculation for the month of May, so I think a lot could be happening this month, and even if we don't get a lot of stuff actually releasing in the month, it could help set the tone for the next few months, if not the rest of the year. So, definitely excited, but also a bit worried that I am going to be just hugely disappointed. But feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about what you think may happen in, well, May. So be sure to subscribe if you would like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.